Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you the daily Tesla report for Monday, May 6th, 2024. On with the charts. Let's take a look. This is a weekly chart that goes back some time. I'll come back to this. I do think we should look at kind of a closer view. Would this do it? Kind of. Yeah, I mean, you can see on this chart how a couple of weeks ago we were, certainly much lower. We are actually in sell signal mode at that time. We just came off of this long-term trend line that this week is 139.42. And then we had earnings. And let me take you back to the daily chart on all that. And this is probably pretty clear. You can see how low we were just 2 weeks ago. And then we had earnings that come out on a Wednesday, gapped us right back above this 160.51 former double bottom. At that time, we were anticipating with a reasonable volatility, a 1 to 2 week rally to channel resistance at 173.85 on Monday. That is Monday's number. But was it last Monday? Monday, Tuesday, yes. Last Monday, Tesla announced approval by the Chinese government for auto driving capability. That's considered bullish. And so we gapped right above our target at 173.85. This shifted the dynamic, and I'll go back to the weekly chart on this. The dynamic is now one of buying pullbacks in the 173 handle. 173.86 is weekly chart. The daily chart, as I show here, 173.85. But holding above 173.86, we do maintain, I'm going to still say, a 3 to 5 week target. This could take a better part of 2 months, but 226.31 is expected above 173.86. So long as we continue holding this level, this is a very buyable support zone above which I'm talking now, I guess, to near-term traders. Let's jump to this screen here. There's your 173.85 support. 184.60 is still an intraday pivot point. We topped out there on Friday, backed away modestly. If we push or open today above 184.60, 194.05 is likely today. That is the high settlement price that was put out a week ago today, Monday, and it can contain daily buying pressures. But once again, just want to keep you in the loop that holding above 173.85, I expect 205.01 over the next 1 to 2 weeks and 226.83 over the next, let's just say, 1 to 2 months. 3 to 5 weeks is possible. And certainly if over the next week or two we close above 205.01, now we're just another week or two away from reaching our objective at 226.83, which remains a big picture target above 173.85. So let's go back to, the day itself. We've got 173.05, 173.85 as solid support. That can contain selling through the week and really even through the month of May, above which 205.01 expected within 1 to 2 weeks. Now, if we break 173.85, we do have 168.84, which is this gap high, or this gap closing level, I should say, that takes us back to Friday, a week ago last Friday. That may be it for the day, but if we do close back below 173.85, this market goes back on its heels on the defensive. 160.51 then likely within 3 to 5 days. And over the next several weeks, this market should unwind all the way back to the 139.42 long-term trend line. So closing below 173.85, 173.86, there's the formation on the weekly chart. We are then anticipating 139.42 within 2 to 3 weeks. We could go lower, but at this point in time, I'm comfortable anticipating 139.82 as a 2 to 3 week target if we close back below the 173.85 formation. You've got 138.35. I can't remember what's going on here. I don't know if that was the actual low or not, or if we just did not update this horizontal line, because this trend line at 139.42 is rising on a weekly basis. We will definitely amend that and tighten that up if need be. But this does still nonetheless show the 2 to 3 week signal that I would expect to the downside if we close below 173.85. Until then, I see no convincing reason to be short Tesla if your time horizon is anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks out to 1 to 2 months, because over the next 1 to 2 weeks, 205.01 is likely. Over the next 1 to 2 months, 226.83. At 205.01, if tested, Are we going to see that this week? It doesn't look like it at this point in time with the contraction and volatility. Not so much the directional dynamic has shifted, but a volatility I don't think allows 205.01 this week unless we have a surprise, a news event or something with respect to Tesla. But 205.01, if you are long right now and you're a 1 to 2 week swing trader, you're holding out for 205.01 where profits can be taken. And you could even consider setting a short if you're an aggressive 1 to 2 week swing trader, because you never know. We just might top out here for more than a week and fall back perhaps into the lower 170s, perhaps. Closing above 205.01, no good reason to be short over the 1 to 2 week time frame, as 226.83 would be expected. 226.83 is an objective anyway over the 1 to 2 month time frame, and I still say 3 to 5 weeks a possibility if we can get up over the next 1 to 2 weeks above 205.01. Once again, closing below 173.85. I think you should, if you're long, you should at least liquidate those long positions, take your losses sooner than later, because I do see this thing unwinding back into the upper 130s again within 2 to 3 weeks. And at that point in time, we'll just kind of take it as we see it. 139.42 is a trend line that should not be ignored, given the fact that it did contain selling pressures a couple of weeks ago. And yes, if we were over the next a month or so to close below 139.42, we are then anticipating 101.81. If you're looking at just pure bar chart analysis, I wish I could zoom in here, but we did put out a move low 2 weeks ago. We did not put out a key reversal high or a bullish engulfing pattern in candlestick speak, which is to say that when we put out that low, had we closed above the previous week's high, that would have been a clear sign for bullish continuation. Now, bullish continuation has played out anyway. We do have a gap between the high of the low week and last week's low, but this is a sign for a market that I think wants to continue higher. And I'm just not really using those simple bar chart terms. I am using this structure as 173.85. This is our base of support. It's 4 stars, able to contain selling through May, above which 226.83 likely by the end of June or sooner, below which the upper 130s within several weeks. I think I'm going to leave it at that. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. If you're looking for that Apple analysis, you'll find it there. I'll be back tomorrow, of course, with Tuesday's Tesla report. You have a great day.